there. We could have knocked out a pantry and extended one of those bedrooms had he been a girl. That could have been done because it was a good house and it had a nice backyard. Had no driveway, so I mean you had to park. The restrictions were that you had to be. There were restrictions from like November until March that you had to be off the streets at night. So we had to park half a block away, which was, I mean, you get used to those things, you know. But we started looking for houses, and this house right with 1745, you know, where I've got pictures of you in your dance outfit at the fireplace. Um, so we sold 1717 and bought 1745, and we were there a long time. Till 12, 11 years ago, I was there. I loved that house. It was a great house. Yeah, yeah. I
You
loved
say
it.
things have changed a lot. What do you miss the most? What do you wish hadn't changed?
I don't know, Caitlin. To put things into perspective, you know, things just seem automatically to change. People, things. I mean, I think the electronic age changed a lot of things. I think it has changed a lot of things. Don't you think so? You know,
We got lazier.
I mean, things are so accessible now, so many ways, too much so.
Mhm.
And I mean, money got to be kind of the eye opener to a lot of people, and not the simple things. You know, I mean, big things and a lot of money and which is good. I mean, encouraging to do better and to gain things and to do things, but not just greed. Like I think there's too much greed in the world today, much too much greed. Everything's money, 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 and I don't know. I mean, I think everybody wants to do well. Well, you do want to do well, but not at the sake of other people. You know. Uh, uh, hmm. Things. I mean, and things are good. Don't get me wrong. I don't misjudge people or anything, but I think children all have too much too much. You know, and parents don't say no enough. All these little kids with so much stuff.
What's one bit of advice that you would have
Say
for
no more to
the
it. I
next?
mean, don't, and it's not easy. I mean, there's a lot of pressure on children too. You know, I mean, they see all these other things and everything. I mean, name things, and you have to have this, and you have to have the sneakers that are $100 a pair. Uh, I don't know. Mm. I think you have to learn to draw a little line, sometimes a bigger line,
Mhm.
and just do as you feel, not what they think you should do. It's not an easy world to live in today, in a lot of ways.
What are some lessons that you learned in life that you want to pass down to your grandkids?
Well, growing up, we didn't have the things that children want today and have today, and yet a lot of things you don't need. Just learn to say, well, within limits, within limits. Uh, yeah, and enjoy doing things together as families. I mean, there isn't enough of dinners together because of children are they have games, they have hockey games, they have basketball games. Their hours are different, completely different, and I think children do too many things. I think you need to, you don't need to be busy, busy, busy all day long. Uh, it isn't easy though when they want to play hockey. They want to, but my kids, I mean, they'd pick up on Amherst Street, there was one vacant lot. They'd pick up things and they'd a baseball and a bat and a baseball ball, a ball and a bat, and they'd go pick up some other kids around and go in that field and play baseball for a while. I mean, they weren't involved in too much organized sports. I mean, organized sports is great, but You don't need to be going morning, noon, and night, and every afternoon after school with something else. I don't think. I think it's too much. I don't think they need all of that, you know. But it's hard to say no.
What
You know, I
about
mean,
what about when it comes to relationships?
pardon?
What would your advice be when it comes to relationships? Like for Caitlin and I, or for Ryan and Melissa, or for Tegan and her future husband.
Yeah. I think they date too young, you know, and I think they want to do too many things too soon. I mean, look at little third and fourth grade girls. They look like seventh and eighth grade girls. I noticed it at Jude's play at Elmwood Franklin. I mean, and it's the same as all schools. I know Matt and Betsy, who were at the party last night. My cousin Matt and Betsy, and I love them. But they have Ellie, who's probably in third grade, and I saw her at 4 o'clock mass on Christmas Eve when we were there. And Ellie's in third grade, and she had shoes with heels about this high. Now, I mean, forget it. And I mean, of course, she has Annie, who is one of Mary's, as a cousin, who is in sixth grade. And Annie had a dress on about to here, so Ellie had to have a dress on to about there. Forget it. And I noticed at the play, the play at when was it? At the end of school at Elmwood Franklin with Jude's classes, not his class, but I mean, there was a group of the first, second, and third grades. Oh, some of the